Talk about our weather. You know, it's cold here, but nothing crazy like that.
No, this is just typical when we clear out in the wintertime. There's no Arctic blast coming, nothing like that, but just chilly. 27 in Portland, that's in the city this morning. So that was coldest of the season so far, and it was colder in many other places. So take a look at this, 24 in Vancouver this morning, 39 in Toronto, 34 in Gresham. Notice those are the two warm spots along with Corbett. That's because where the wind blows keeps the air stirred up, keeps it above freezing. But where it goes calm and the outlying areas, whew, cold stuff. 23 in Hillsborough. 23 also in Battleground, 26 in Sandy. We're going to see the same sort of temps tonight. By the way, just out of interest, that 27 at PDX, how does that compare against typical winter low temperatures? What's the coldest temperature we see in the city in the wintertime? Of course, last winter was exceptionally chilly for 1 week. The winter was very mild, but remember when we had the high temperature in the upper teens, low 20s? We hit 15 in January last year. Most years, though, we end up down around 20 to 25 at some point during the winter. So we'll see. Every once in a while we get a winter where it doesn't get any colder than this. Hard to believe, but sometimes we just kind of skate through winter with some frosty nights, and that's it. We'll see. So cold and frosty for the kids tomorrow morning. 27 in the city, 48 in the afternoon, and it'll be windy near the gorge. I think windy, more parts of the east side of the metro will see wind tomorrow compared to today. We think the pressure difference to the gorge, it pushes that wind through. It'll be a little tighter tomorrow, so a little stronger wind. So big picture, we don't have any storms or wild weather the next 10 days. Freezing fog, yes, spotty for 3 more nights. We've seen it the last 2 nights. We saw it Thanksgiving morning for those turkey trots. So if you're in one of those areas that gets the freezing fog, watch those roads. You could come around the corner, drive into the fog, or you could be in the fog. It's a little icy in your neighborhood. You drive around a mile or 2 away from the house, and it's just totally clear. So it'll be real spotty stuff, not widespread. Rain and clouds, though, when does that come back? You know it always comes back in December, right? So it returns late Thursday, but I don't see any huge soakers ahead. It's just going to turn a little drippy later Thursday, and then on Saturday, I think it'll be wet again. All right, so we have weather systems going around us. They're going like this. They're not moving overhead. Big H over us, high pressure overhead. When that happens, we get these stagnant patterns with cool air and moisture stuck in the valleys. And that does give us stronger high pressure east of the Cascades. Right now, gusting to that easterly wind coming out of the gorge, gusting to 60 at Corbett and Crown Point, 26 at Troutdale, a little bit of east wind at Gresham as well. So it feels pretty chilly out here, but that does keep the fog away. All right, so forecast cloud cover models do not handle the low-level fog and clouds, except in the Columbia Basin. Pretty well. They think it'll be clear here tomorrow in the valley. That's not going to happen, just in the metro. So same thing Wednesday, Thursday. Here's a change. Thursday morning is still the same, one more frosty morning, and then here come the clouds, and that'll keep us quite a bit warmer coming up Thursday night. So 27 in the morning, 48 in the afternoon. You know, I hardly changed any of these forecasts since yesterday when I was working. 3-day forecast, more of the same Wednesday, more of the same Thursday morning, and then the first chance for showers is late in the day Thursday. It may just be a few sprinkles, we'll see. Then not much of anything happening Friday, but cloudier. I think we might get a south wind on Friday. If not Friday, maybe Saturday. Look at those temps. Looks downright tropical, doesn't it? Into the mid-50s and lows back up in the 40s. And the rainiest day of the next 7 will be Saturday. We'll talk more about what this means up in the Cascades because we need snow up there. That's coming up in the second half of the show.